And I am very, very happy about that because I had a lot more time to prepare. And I can already feel already my projects are better. And I even got to brainstorm. Um, Yesterday, I was just coming up with zillions of ideas. And I think I came up with 12 ideas. And so we are back to really good IQ designer projects. So today we're going to do a notebook cover. We're going to do it bigger than, so we learned how to do it at Baby Luck's convention. So I think it was, I didn't see anybody's name on it, so I think it was just the whole staff at Baby Luck did it. But uh, I think it was Patty, Marty, and Mike Johns. And but I went, like it was a 5x7 notebook, and I wanted something big that would fill my hoop, right? So I thought, I'm going to figure out how to do it bigger. So what we're going to do today is this normal old composition notebook. So you can get these everywhere, okay? And but then next Monday, so we're going to do all the IQ designer on this, okay? But next Monday, we're going to take it out of the hoop, okay? We are going to run some stitches on it. I'm going to show you how we did that. And then I'm also going to show you how I came up with what size to make this square. And then, like I said, I think I would like a pocket for a pen, wouldn't you? I'm always losing my pen. I'd be like, where do I put my pen? So I'm thinking maybe by next Monday that I could have a pocket, right? We need a pocket. And then, but in future IQ designer lessons, I was looking at notebook covers and I saw a lot of different variations. And so we're going to do that. I should like shout out all the different ideas that I had, but you know what, so everybody loves those collage quilting and you have to quilt it. And we can quilt it in IQ Designer, so we're going to do that. So I think I came up with 12 different projects, and that will take us all through till October, November, December, and January. So we are going to be way far ahead. I'll have plenty of time to get ready. So you saw, I mean, it was up until about an hour ago that the directions got posted, and that's because I had to check it over and I went, oh no, I forgot a step. And so we corrected that. So yeah, 5x7 books. Somebody said they're hard to find. I did get them on Amazon, but they had a spiral binding. And so that kind of threw things off. So these composition books don't. And so you kind of have to take that into account when you put the book in. Okay? All right. So what do we have to do? Okay. So we filled the front of the book with a fancy fill. We filled the back of the book with these stripes. So remember we said they're perfect for doing chenille. Well, this is the width of our presser foot N. So when we went to sew decorative stitches down the center, it made it really, really easy. So, and everybody, you're not using your decorative stitches. So we're going to do that. Now on the meridian, so we're going to go over next Monday how to figure out the sizing. So the meridian is 14. And a 5x7 book will not be big enough, because if you make it to exactly 14, it won't have enough fabric to wrap around. So maybe you would do 4x6 notebook covers. And I think that would make a really nice gift too. So, or you could trade in your machine that has the 9.5x14 and get a bigger hoop. I think it's time, right? So, okay. So I think we're ready to get started. So are you ready to switch me over to the machine? Yeah, okay, good. So I have it sewn out. So it'll go so much faster. There's a cool pen holder with an elastic band attached for a placeholder to use with a notebook that you can make. Yeah, okay, that's right. Elastic or a pocket, right? all kinds of things we can do. Okay. All right. Now, okay. So, okay. Now, so the first class, so this is what we are making in our reintroduction of the Solaris, or of the Radiance and Avenir. This, you are making a notebook cover. So any of you that are signed up for that class, that's what you're going to make. And so it went really, really good the first time we gave it, but it's going to go even better. And so I did invite some of the people that came to our first one. Like I said, you got to come back, because I didn't know what I was doing, but now I know what I'm doing. So, okay. So the first thing is, I'm going to go up into settings. I'm going to use my stylus because it's cool. And okay, so anyhow, here I am going to go to the grid. All right, the grid. And then all I want is the one that has the red X. So the little red X in the center. That's all we need. Okay, so the first thing we need is we're going to hoop no-show. So we need a placement line. Okay, so first thing we're going to do is go to shapes. Oh, maybe not. Oh, there we go. And then 01 the square. Okay. And then okay. And then go to size. So this button right here. So you know, if you have the Radiance or Avenir, you can put a mouse in the machine and you can rest your mouse on any one of these buttons and the name of the button will appear. It's too hard for me to do it here, because see how if you slide over, all these names are flashing at you and it just gets us all too mixed up. So I find it better for me to use like a stylus or my finger. So the first one we're going to go to is the size. And I kind of measured it and everything and wrapped the fabric around. And I came up with that I wanted this rectangle to be 16.5 inches tall and 10 3/4 wide. So I'm going to go to the keypad. Oh, there, I didn't press it right. Okay, and then 60. So it's always going to do the tall first. So you can see over the side here, it's an arrow going up and down. So we're going to go to 16. Oh, maybe I can't do this. Oh, I'm going to use my finger. 16.5 set. And then the second dimension is 10.75 set. And then, okay, so there's my rectangle. So I'm gonna need this later. So memory, so that's the memory pocket at the bottom, and save it on the machine. Okay, now, okay, so that is gonna be my placement line. So next thing, I'm gonna take a piece of fabric and, just a couple inches bigger. So I think we cut ours like, 12 inches wide by like 19 inches tall. And okay, so, and then we also fused ultra soft fusible to the back. Why'd we use ultra soft fusible? Well, I wanted something that was substantial but soft. And also, if you leave ultra soft fusible in your seam allowance, it's not too bulky. Whereas if I would leave like batting in my seam allowance, then my seam allowance is too bulky. You can't iron it to the side. It won't turn right. So ultra soft fusible, we'll be showing you that in a little bit. Okay, so I put it in the memory of the machine. So now I have to tell it how I want it to sew out. So that's step 16. So Kate did publish the directions on our website, right? And on our Facebook page, they're already there. So first thing I'm going to click on is line properties. Now I'm on step 17, which we're going to do straight stitch. Okay, straight stitch, I'm leaving it at black. I never do that. I'm going to leave it at black. You can do that. Then okay. Then line bucket. Click on the line. And you heard the okay beep. If I click it again, it gives me an error message, or that error message could mean that I didn't press right on the line. So but we're okay. So I just want you to listen for those. A lot of people turn down the volume of those buttons. I can't work without those buttons telling me, yes, that stitch was applied, or no, it didn't, you pressed it wrong. So I can't work without those. So if you did lower the volume on those buttons, let's just go into settings real quick and find that page. So I'm on 8 of 12. Let's see. 9 of 12. No. 10 of 12. I think it's one of the first. So there's 12 of 12. 1, 2. I always do this. I don't have them memorized. Machine speaker volume. So 3 is the default. So when I sat down at this machine earlier today, it was set on 1 and I could hardly hear it. So I would put it on the default. So, okay. So you can change it the way you like it. Okay. So we did click on the line to apply it. Now click on next. And I did, I never did this before, but this on button means that it's going to go around twice. Remember, I always say that. I hate that it goes around twice. So now we're going to click on that and turn it off. Now when it does my placement line and my tack down line, it's only going to go around once, and it's going to save me a lot of time. Okay, so the next one is step 24. Okay, so I under sewing, I turned off and okay. Now I need another one. This one is the placement line. So I need a tack down. Oh, once you know, let me make sure. Under sewing off. So now I don't have a couple steps. Okay, so I pressed okay. So now set and okay. Those are the two that I didn't add. So maybe right after step 24, type in set and okay. Not type it, just handwrite it in. Set and okay. That takes you all the way into embroidery. And now we're on step 25. I want you to press edit and then copy, then move. So how do I know what? I know it from using it, but if you're not sure of a button, take your mouse and rest your mouse on that button and it tells you which one it is. So I just know from doing it that this 4 arrows is the move button. So we're going to go move, because look, they are not on top of each other. I need them to be on top of each other. So I go into move so I can press this centering button and then okay. So now I have one on top of the other. Now, okay, so I got my placement line, my tack down line. Now I need to add the decorative fills. Okay, so now we'll press add IQ Designer. Okay, we're going to go to the pocket up above. That's where we saved our rectangle. So the pocket with the arrow pointing out, the rectangle should be the last one that you put in there. Then okay. Then now select at the bottom of the screen. So what they have you do to make we want to cut this in half. Rather than draw a line, which I'm no good at, they just have you copy that top part of the box and then move it down. And so we're going to copy the top part. We're going to then slide it down so it's right on the X. So you'll see what we're doing right when we do it. So, okay, so I'm going to go to the select button down here. That was the box with the dots around it. I'm going to select the dot select or the box select. Then I'm going to take my mouse. I cannot click and drag with my finger. I seem to cover up what I'm trying to do. So I always go to my mouse. I click down with my mouse and I hold it down and then I draw a box around it. You don't have to go very far down. Somebody yesterday or a couple days ago was going way down. You just want to grab just a little bit. Okay, so we clicked and dragged a box around it. Then we're going to copy it. So right down here, below rotate, you'll see a square and a dotted square. So there, so I'm going to copy it and see it's kind of offset. Okay, now I need to make that a little bigger because I want it to cross over. Let me just show you where it's going to end up right now. So if I go to like let's say if I go to my size button, okay, and then I'm gonna make it a little bit bigger. So I don't need to make it taller, I just need to make it wider. So we're gonna make it a little wider. It's not in the center, see how I'm hanging out over there? So I'm gonna press my centering button, and then I'm gonna press my down arrow, and you're gonna see that black line. I want it to cross right over that plus sign. Right, oh, went down a little too far. That's not gonna matter if you're just a hair off, but you know, if we want to be exact, you want to get that black line to be going right over the X, okay? We're just splitting our screen so we can put a different fancy fill on the front and a different one on the back, okay? So you can, now, you know, this is what I want to show you in a future IQ designer is variations, you know, like those that get creative with this. You can do a diagonal line. You can play around with it. So you know, make this, post pictures. Everybody loves to see pictures of what everybody does. Even if you did exactly what I'm doing today, I love to see pictures because that says to me, oh, wow, people are going and they're making what we showed them, and that makes me really happy. I love IQ Designer, my design center. I absolutely love it. It's my favorite thing on the machine. I never was interested in digitizing. I never was. I think what got me were how beautiful the fancy fills are that are built into the machine. Okay. All right. So now we've split the screen. I'm going to move my mouse out of the way. Okay. All right. Now we're going to press OK. So that was step 43. We're going to fill properties. So up above are line properties. How do we want the lines to sew out? We haven't told it that yet. So we're going to come back and do that. And then down below are fill properties. So it's showing you like a square that's filled in. And so you know those buttons have something to do with fill stitches. Okay, so I'm going to go to fill properties, which is the one with the paper. Fill properties, fancy fills. So that's that circle fill button. And then more fills. So select fills. And I want you to do one of the new ones. Okay, so I'm going down. And which one did I do? I did 51. I think this one is really cute. So I'll show you. But you know, you can pick whatever one you want to do. So I'm going to go to 51 and OK. Red is okay, so I'm just going to leave it at red and okay. So you see, when I change the color appears there. That's how I knew it was already red, because it was red right there. So okay. Now, fill bucket. So right here, the bucket with a filled in square, and we're going to touch inside the one side, okay, to fill it. Now I want to do the bottom half. I don't have to go anywhere. I can stay right where I am, and I'm going to press Fill Properties. That's step 53. Press your Select button again, and then we're going to go all the way to the very end, and we're going to pick 54. I'm changing my page here. Okay, so once you know 54, this is actually step 55. So we're on step 55. But we selected fill number 54 and OK. Then red, I'm going to keep it red and OK. Now fill bucket. Now notice the fill bucket is already selected. So you don't have to select it. But if you want to make sure it's not going to hurt anything, it's not going to turn it off. If you select it, you just can press it again. And then we're going to press inside the bottom half. Okay. Now, we've done a lot of work. We better save it. But you know what? One thing I don't have on here, look at up here. I have zigzag. We don't want that to sew out. So that's the line. So remember, we drew the line and there's lines around. I want that to sew out as a straight stitch. So I'm going to click on the zigzag, go to straight stitch. I'll leave it at black and OK. Give it a second. And now, see how I have straight stitch in the window? Now it's going to do straight stitch. Okay, I knew it just because I'm so used to looking at that little box right there. But you would know it when you went to the next step. So no, I can't remember whether I saved it. So we better go memory and save on the machine. Then press next. Now, the flower fill should be in your window. Doesn't that looks really thick? It didn't change. We're gonna go check that to see how thick that line is. I think it's still zigzag. So maybe I didn't do line bucket. I don't know. Okay, but anyhow, we're gonna go to the flower fill and we're gonna adjust it from 100% to 150. Now, why did I do that? It's really close and it would take a long time for it to sew out. So, I'm thinking in a classroom setting when I'm doing this, I like to change it to like a bigger so it sews out faster so we're sure to get our projects done. But you can set that anywhere you like. Okay, so there I'm at 150. Outline. Now, I always like to turn the outline on and then okay, because what that's going to do is you see all these ends of the stitches. So if I don't turn the outline on, it's going to stop, tie a knot, cut the thread, pull it to the back, jump over. It's going to take twice as long to sew that out. But if I put the outline on, it's going to stitch over to the new area. Okay, now we are going to check on these diagonal lines. So we're going to press this right arrow. Okay, so the right arrow, and we are going to adjust that from 100% to 200%. And I think Patty and Mike figured it out for me, because when you go to sew your decorative stitches, you're going to see that brand new presser foot end, with the white plastic on it. It's a new foot that makes your decorative stitches sew out more accurate. It fits right in between the lines when you set it at 200. So take a look. Now, at the original, at the 100, it is like perfect to do chenille. So I think somebody who put that fancy fill on the machine had in mind that we're going to do some chenille. And we already did. Remember at our other event, we did the star on the patriotic pillow. We did that in chenille. Now, I want to check on that black line. It is looking, yep, see, it is still zigzag. So I need to press it. So you want to check over all these things. Press it, go here. Let's change the color so I can see that color change. Let's go to this bright pink and okay.
Gloria, are we able to move your microphone a little bit?
Oh, okay. Can't they hear me?
The sound is garbled.
Uh-oh. Okay, sound is. So what should I do? Do we have any safety pins? Wouldn't you know, I wore a blouse that flops over. Maybe I can go up here. So we'll see. Tape. I could put, okay, safety pin. And I'm just going to pin the blouse together, and that will hold the microphone in the right spot.
Yeah, I think because it's moving, like it keeps flopping
okay.
over, it's a little...
I like V-necks, but they're not good for doing the show and for the microphone. Okay, I'm doing it. I'm getting it. Oh, and tell them is Ruth Ann coming on tomorrow? With her, it was Glorious Summer, or what was it called? The fabric? Glorious Garden. Oh my gosh. I hope to be here with her, because it's just such a beautiful quilt. Is that better? Or should I pull it farther away? Because now I can put it down farther.
Yeah, if you can put it down
farther. So right here. About there?
Yeah.
Does that sound good? Okay, let us know if the sound is good. Okay. So there, now I know, okay, I don't know whether I pressed the button or not. So, well, I changed it. Let's just check it again. So there I've got my fancy fill. I've got my chenille, or my straight lines, and the straight stitch came up. So now I know, and I don't see that heavy black line, so I know I'm okay. Okay, now we're going to set it, press OK. Okay, then we're going to go to embroidery. and we're going to sew out the first part of the design, okay, which I have already done. So, and I do have the steps written down for you. And here. Okay, I'm a little worried, aren't you? How close I am to the wall. Do you think I'm too close to the wall? I'll just put a pull on it. There's some old building. It was, I think they said built. I know our other building was built in 1905. So I think this one was 1905. And they put new floors in, but they're really crooked. So even when we move the cabinet, sometimes it rolls towards the wall, right? Okay, carriage of the embroidery unit is going to move. Okay, I just wanted to go over the steps with you. So first thing I did is I hooped no-show stabilizer in the hoop. Okay, my first step, so I'm here, so I'm going to do a plus minus so I can show you. Oh, okay, then I laid my piece of fabric, and Joni and I cut it 20-inch by 12-inch. And we also already have the ultra soft fusible fused to the back. That's just going to give it a little more body, and it means the fabric won't pucker. That ultra soft fusible was like a miracle when it came out. And Tommy looked over our best-selling products, and one of the top 5 of our products that are best-selling is Baby Lock's ultra soft fusible. So you got to, if you don't have that, you got to have it because it really makes your projects turn out good. Okay, so we stitched the placement line, then we laid our fabric down, and then we stitched the tack down line. Next, the next step is, okay, so we're here and we're going to go to the third step. Okay, and notice there are 4 steps. Maybe they can't see, or should we? They can see? Okay, good. Okay, so it's got 2 more colors, and I don't want to stop. I'm going to use the same color thread throughout. So I'm going to press the layout button, and then this, and they call this one, I always forget the name. I think I wrote it down. They call it the uninterrupted embroidery button. So it's, you press that, and now it's going to finish sewing. So if I press layout, you're going to see those last 2 colors are grayed out. So I can leave and work on something else while it's sewing this. So that's actually what I did. Okay, so now we're going to go back in. So we have the front of the notebook cover. Now we want our name. I'm just going to grab my book and show you. Okay, should I go here or here?
can switch to this one.
Okay, so there, so you're going to put your name in, okay? And so that's what we're going to set up. Also, when I sewed it, now this is how picky I am, I looked at it and went, oh, I wish mine was denser, but doesn't it look perfect the way it is? But I'm going to show you how to change the density. So, okay, so now, okay, so you're going to go a couple pages later, and it's going to say the name patch. So we're going to go home. Oh, maybe we better be back at this one, right? Okay, okay. You do whatever you need to do.
Just because the machine moved, so. Okay.
Oh yeah, I moved the machine, that's right. Okay, okay. So I pressed home, and then I'll say, okay, it's warning me that the hoop is going to move. Now I'm going to go into IQ Designer, and we're going to go to the shapes, number 11, the circle, then OK. There's my circle. Size. So right here is the size button. So on like the Solaris and the Luminaire, it says size. But on the Radiance and Avenir, it's a box with arrows beside it. That's your size button. Okay. Then I'm going to go up to the keypad. That is so much easier. So those of you with the Solaris, Luminaire, Avenir, and Radiance, you have the keypad, which is easier than pressing these buttons. And faster. Now, I decided that I wanted my nameplate to be 2.5 inches, 2.5 set. And then the width, I want 5 inches set. If you have a really long name, make it a little bigger. Make it 2.5 by 6 or 7, okay? Because you do have the room to make it bigger. Then, okay. All right, so what do we need? We need a placement line, then we need a tack down, then we're going to stop and trim away the excess, and then we need a satin stitch to cover the raw edge, then we need our name. So we are going to go into, so I've got the one, so first one that I'm going to do is line properties, red, straight stitch, and okay. Line bucket, click on the line to turn it red. If it didn't turn red, you didn't hit it right, just press it again. All right, now press, I'm going to need this. So I set the size, now I'm going to save it and save it on the machine. All right, next, how do I want it to sew this out? Well, that I know from doing it, that stitch length is okay, it's a 2 stitch length. Do I want it to go around twice? No. I like now every time I'm turning that off. It only goes around once. This is something I just recently learned. Now, after you've turned that off, press set and okay. You already saved it, so you're okay. Then I'm going to go to the next page. So we're on step 23. I want another one, so I'm going to stay right here in the embroidery screen and go to Edit, Copy. So here's Copy. It shows a solid square and then a dotted square. But look, not offset. So go into Move. Move is the button with the 4 arrows. And remember, keep your mouse handy because, you know, sometimes I do forget like what button, applique piece, you know, like this one right here, group, ungroup. I still don't have that one figured out. See, you know what? I've been teaching, well, we've been teaching IQ designer lessons for 5 years now. I can't believe it. So, but anyhow, we're going to go into Move, press the centering button, center, okay. Okay, so now I have the placement line and the tack down. Now I need the satin stitch. So I'm going to need to go back to IQ Designer. So we're going to press Add, IQ Designer, pocket with the arrow pointing out. So even though you saved it down here, you got to look up here for that. I think they call it retrieve. Recall pattern drawing data. That's too hard to remember. So pocket with the arrow pointing out. Select your oval. There it is. Okay. Then we're going to go to Line Properties. So Line Properties, zigzag. It's already there. I'm just going to press it again. Green. I'm going to pick a bright green. If you pick any of these dark colors on your screen, they look black. So that's why I like using like bright pink, green, like a brighter blue. Then okay. Click on the red line bucket. So step 37, line bucket. Now click on the red line to turn it green. So you can see it's green now. Next. Okay, now here's where it's in inches and 0.080, just I don't even have any idea how big that is. So I'm going to go up to settings. So settings up here, settings, page 9. Here it says inches, press on that and change it to millimeters and then okay. So now I can see that zigzag width is 2 millimeters, way too narrow. I even did my first one of these notebook covers at 4.5 width, and I still felt like it was too narrow. So I'm going to take it up to 5. So I'm going to press that button that says 2.0 and plus up to 5. Okay. All right. The density. No, really, it was fine, wasn't it? It is fine. Do you think I'd be, yeah, look at that. I put in your paper that I was going to take it up to 110. Maybe I will. Take it up to 110 and we'll sew it here. And then we'll decide then whether we'd like. I think they changed it from the very beginning. If you've been with me for a while, I pretty much changed the density on everything to 110. And anymore, I don't find that I need to do that. But I'm going to do it today just so we can see the difference. Then I press OK, set, OK, memory, save on the machine, just in case. Okay, now the fun part starts because we're going to turn on the projector. Okay, so projector is this upside down cone. So projector, the carriage of the embroidery unit will move. Okay, it's just warning us. Okay, it turned on. So Kate, I don't know whether they can see there, but okay, okay. Now, what I want to do, I want to move my projector in the area that I want to sew it. So I'm going to touch that blue. Now, nothing happened. I'm going to touch it again. There. Now I heard it. I was just pressing it in the wrong spot. So I'm just moving it. Okay, there we go. Now, okay, well, for one thing, I know I need to rotate it. So let's do that. Press the rotate button. Let me see where it's selected. Click on the red line. Okay. Turn on, move the projector. So we move the projector. Rotate the design 90 degrees. Oh, no, not there. Look at that. See? Okay, I need to be one step farther. Let's put it back. Say, okay. I have to go all the way into embroidery because then that is one design. So I should have said that. Let me see. Save on the machine. See, I did. Step 50. I wasn't reading here. I should have pressed embroidery. Okay, so now let's go embroidery. Okay, there. Now turn on the projector. Projector is turning on. Now it's all one design. I know you can group and ungroup. Oh, nothing there. No. There, I heard the beep. I'm looking at my project, getting that projector. Oh, that's perfect. Okay, I still have my rotate button. Rotate 90 degrees. See how it rotated it all together? Now I can move it. Now, you can use your arrows to move it, but sometimes it's just easy just to kind of move it where you think you want it and then adjust it from there. Now, I'm just peeking at it. You could take out a ruler and measure from here to here, but I'm always in too much of a hurry. I do think it needs to come down just, oh no, too much. I kind of like it there, maybe up just a little higher. Because remember, we want to put a pencil holder or a pen holder on here. So I'm thinking maybe, oh, I pressed the centering button. Here, let's go again. Oh no, I've got the projector moving. Okay, here. There, okay, I finally got it. Okay, I'm gonna move it with my fingers. There, oh, it needs to come down this way. I'm gonna watch my finger to make sure I don't touch that centering button again. And I could measure. Would you think I'm looking good over here, Carolyn? Does it from here to here look? It's a little wider here.
Just a little bit.
Just a little. Okay.
I think it's good there.
Good there. Okay. All right. So there, and then okay. Okay. Let me make sure I'm touching. So rotate the design, and then position it. So okay. No. Didn't register. There we go. Now I want to add a name. Okay, so I have to return. I can't. There's no add button. I have to return. Okay, it's warning me the projector is going to turn off. You saw how fast it came on. It'll come right back on real fast. Then return. Then add. Okay, now on the Radiance, the fonts are on tab 3. On the Brother Avenir, the fonts are in tab 2. So I'm on the Radiance, so I'm going to select 3. And I want to do one of the new fonts. And I'm so nuts about that font. I'm using it on everything, but I do love this one. This one is really cool. So there's a bunch of new fonts, but I just really like 307. Now, did you notice this is showing me the letters and how they're going to sew out. Okay, so I like the letters you kind of have to be careful of are J's. Sometimes, now this J is really good, but look at the I. I don't know whether that I looks like a J. So maybe if my name started with I don't think I would pick this font. Okay, so it gives you a preview of the letters and what they're going to look like. If you see one that you don't like, you just say, okay, like let's go and we'll select a different one. So to select a different one, I press this button where it says 307, and then I never saw this one. And then, select it. And it's ready to go with that one. But I'm going to go back because I'm still nuts. I guess I should do a different font. Okay, I'm going to do 308. But I really like 307. But I gotta give other fonts a chance. Okay, so whose name should I do? Whose name? Well, like you know what name just came to me? Natalia. So I'm gonna go N and then lowercase a T A L I A. So there's Natalia. Okay, so I'm gonna set it. Okay, then I'll go to edit, rotate it 90 degrees counterclockwise. Okay, then we're going to move it, and I like just touching it to move it, and then I'll fine tune it. Like let's go here, kind of put in the center. I really like my letters big. Doesn't that look little there? Doesn't it? But wait till you see how big it is. So let's go into the projector. So we're gonna turn on the projector. Okay. We're gonna move the screen. It always starts the projector out in the center. So I'm gonna touch one of those corners. That time, my first try, I got it. But see, that isn't little, it's big. So I kind of like it, but you know what? I always like it big. So I've got my size button here. And I'm just going to make it a hair bigger. Oh, I like it. Maybe let me see what one hair bigger does. It's kind of coming close there. I kind of liked it one less. So, but okay, let's just do this. I'm probably going to throw everything off. Look at how big we can do our letters. The only reason why it stopped there is because I bumped the top of the hoop. That all the letters go to 4 inches now. Before, so many of the letters would only go to 1.5 inches. So I just wanted to rub that in case you don't own an Avenir or a Radiance yet, because I want you to get one. So, and remember, Steve can make it happen. Okay, so there, I'm going to go just a hair bigger. One more. There, I like it. I like it big. So, okay. All right. Now I'll go to embroidery. Okay. Okay, now I don't remember whether I put the thread in and I didn't. You know what? We can grab it off of one of the machines out there. Okay, so Joni knows which thread it is. So we have, we have our reintroduction of the Radiance and Avenir, and we have 6 people coming in at a time, and you make this notebook and you learn all the features of the machine, and then you do a survey. There we go. So this is a really pretty subtle variegated that I really like. You can hardly see it change the color, but I really like it. Okay, there. But anyhow, I think they're going to be listing. Oh, my foot is down. There, now my foot is up. No, twist it around my hand. No. There, and needle threader. The other day, I couldn't get the needle to thread, Didn't know what I was doing wrong. And here, the needle wasn't in all the way. So that's something to check. Okay, so now I'm going to press start. And it says, finish editing the pattern. So I have to go over here and go to embroidery. And I want to leave the color changes on because I want to be able to stop to trim. Now here, if I press start, it's going to tell me to use my presser foot lifter. I don't want to do that. Let's go over to settings. Settings. Oh, it's making me say okay. So if you press a button and it won't let you do anything, it means you have to close out of that screen. So settings, and then here we are gonna go to, let's see, embroidery foot auto down. So that's on page 8, and we're gonna turn that on and say, okay, now I've got a green light over here, and I just start to sew.
Gloria, Kathy said that you need to save your monogram.
Oh, okay. Okay. I'll save it. I'll wait and I'll save it. Okay. Now, what did I do with the little piece of fabric? I don't know. Is this it? Yeah, this is it. Okay. Okay, so there it is. It's going to give me a chance to, okay, go here. And did we tell you the engineers from Japan are coming again, and they would like to know what future upgrades you all would like to see on this machine. And I already told you I would love to have a printer button, because it's still, even though the projector shows me the actual size of the design, I still would like a printer button so it would print out the actual size. Now, what did I do with my squeezy snips? Here they are. Okay, so I'll try to snip from here. I'm gonna have to pull it out, but usually we take it up to a table, but I'm just gonna try to save time and keep it right here and trim. So this weekend, my 7th grandchild, Trip, he's actually the Ronald the Third, and so they nicknamed him Trip for being the triple. And he gets christened this weekend, and then Ron and Kathy, they did not get married in the church. So right after the baptism, we're going to stay right there, and they're going to have another wedding, another mini wedding. So I'm going to that this weekend. So I got another fun weekend planned. The wedding was just so unbelievably wonderful, way better than any of us thought it was going to be. It was really fun. His family is really, really fun. Big, 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 fun, loving family. It's really nice.
Mary asked, did you use anything on the name?
I didn't. You could if you wanted to, but I didn't. Yeah, so you could use your hot fix, but because I was in a hurry, I didn't, but I should have, because then it wouldn't have rippled. But it isn't rippled, so I think I'm okay. So you do get better results when you do it. Okay, so now it's ready to do the satin stitch, but here we are again. Let's tell it we wanted to sew out the rest of the design right here. So we're going to press layout, press the, what is it called? Uninterrupted embroidery button. So all it does is it won't stop for the color change. So I couldn't turn it on in the beginning because then it wouldn't have stopped to let me trim. So here, I'll press start, and it's going to go all the way around, and okay, and so the name, so it's going to go out. And remember, I did mine at 110. So when this is done sewing, we'll have to take a look at it. We'll compare the two, but it really does look beautiful. The stitch looks perfect there. And I just kind of saw when I was going around this corner, maybe when it was laying flat, I just saw a little bit of separation in the stitch, but you can see it really is nice. So right here, just a little separation in the stitch. Okay, now we got to sell them stuff because we got a whole bunch of stuff to sell you. Okay, so We're good. So everybody, all the different teams are finalizing our projects for the event, and I think it's going to be really neat. I had to get, so we're making the fancy filled pumpkin, but when Patty and when Kim make pumpkins, they put little doodads around it, and so I got wooden acorns, and I got this it looks like grapevine wreath, but it has wire inside, and they twirl it. So we're gonna do some fancy things like that. But Kathy, I wish I could show them her prototype of her pillow. It's so cute. In Kathy's class, you're making a pillow, and it's really, really, really cute. It's something that Tommy digitized. So okay, so what do we have? So fall event. So it sounds like what for the Monday and Tuesday, what is that, the 27th and 28th? That we still have spots open for that one, the Monday and Tuesday. So if you want to come, it's not too late. You can even sign up the day before, right?
And then for our radiance classes, we added a lot more dates.
Oh, good.
So
okay.
go to that.
Okay.
There's a
Okay.
drop-down, there's
So
more dates.
reintroducing the Baby Lock Radiance and the Brother Avenir. They added a whole bunch of dates. I said, do it. Oh my goodness, look at that.
All
right.
up until the event.
Yeah. Okay. All right. Good. Right up until the event. So, so that's wonderful. So if you want to come to that, I think like they charge you for it, but then you get a gift certificate once you get here to spend on whatever you want to buy that day. So that making you pay kind of ensures that you'll come. And then if you can't come, you just call and cancel, and we refund your money. But then we usually we have waiting lists for these classes, so that helps us out. All right. Okay. So it's wonderful. You're going to learn all the features, even if you have like a Solaris, a Luminaire, Destiny, whatever, Meridian, Altair, the Stellaire, whatever you have, you're going to learn about your machine in this class. So you'll come out of it more knowledgeable. So, okay. So, and then the next one is our Mastering IQ Designer. Now remember, I said I really do need to make a book cover for mine, but I keep pulling mine out because this shows you how much I've used it. I've used it and used it and used it. I've worn out the poor book. So that says it's a good book, right? So, yeah. Oh, so Kate emailed the directions.
Working on that right now.
Oh, she's working on it right now. Yeah. So she's over there working on emailing the directions. Yeah. Okay. Yeah, Judy, John forgot to put the certificates out, so just know that we owe you a gift certificate. And you could even call and let us know if you want us to put it in your common soda account or if you want to come in the store. So, okay. All right. So you got to have this book if you have any machine that has these fancy fills. So if you have My Design Center or IQ Designer, you're going to learn so much from this book. So you'll be flying from there. Okay, now next one, I'm going to move this box right here. Okay, next one is, we just thought fat quarter bundles. And we have the medium dots. I'll just spread some of these out so I can find them.
Medium dots is closer to the bottom. It's right here.
There, okay. So this is a Tilda. Like you've heard, everybody's crazy about Tilda. Her fabrics are really high quality, but apparently she puts some free patterns on her site, and she does these really cool ladies, and there's free patterns for appliquing some projects using her fabrics, and everybody just loves her fabrics. So this is the Tilda, and it's called the Tilda Dots. So, okay. Now, next one is Star of Wonder. Oh, this one. So for Christmas, we just thought we'd show you all the different fat quarter bundles that we have right now. So Star of Wonder. I mean, don't you love, I love these fabrics. Love the colors, everything for Christmas. So this is the Star of Wonder, Star of Light fat quarter bundle. And there are 27 pieces. Let me count how here. 2, 4, 6, 8, 10, 12. So there's 15 fat quarters in the Tilda. Okay, I'm going to leave them out so they can see. Now, next one, woodland emerald.
Actually, it's the red orange fat quarter.
Which one is it?
Red orange. Stop.
Oh, star.
I think it's
Oh, that one's a stuff. Okay. Okay. Stuff fabrics. And this one. And it's a bundle coordinated together. So this is good for this time of year because you've got oranges, a couple light orange, medium orange, a darker orange. You got some blacks with dots. So this one is 9 fat quarters. We just thought these would work really good to make the notebooks. You're going to need lots of fabrics that coordinate, you know? Okay, now next one is the Willoughby fat quarter bundle. We love this line of fabric, the blues and greens with cream. Really pretty. It's from Maywood. Maywood, and let me see how many. 19 fat quarters. Yeah.
that was the wrong one.
Okay. Oh, Willoughby. Okay, did I talk about it at the right time?
No, you skipped a handful.
Oh, did I? Uh-oh. Okay.
Emerald.
Okay, so now go back to woodland. Oh, which one is woodland? I don't know. Do you know? Okay, let me see. Triple. Oh, I love this one. This one is. So this one is McKenna Ryan, and these are batiks from Hoffman. These are, so you got to look up McKenna Ryan and see what she does with applique. These are beautiful. So it's like a woodland forest. All the greens and blues from the water. These are just so beautiful. You got to look up the name McKenna Ryan and see her work. It is incredible. At one time we ordered her patterns, but they are so intricate that really I felt like they were too hard for us to do. So she did all these in and out cuts and just way, way, way too hard to do. Yes, so there. And
Next one is this one.
Valley Blenders. Okay, and this one is called Rainbow. Let's just, and 10% of what you buy will we put back into your account to spend later. So this one is 10 fat quarters, and this again is another one that is batiks. So Benertex batiks, and it's called Rainbow. So you've got all the colors, blues and black. I see purples. So lots of beautiful batiks there. Now this one, I almost said, don't even show any other, just show this one. This is my favorite because you see your fancy fills on this one. So this Michael Miller, this is called Fairy Frost. Do you see the shine? So it has shine, and it's got, so we have yellow, 2 different shades of yellow, pale yellow, then it goes into pale pinks, and then there's violet, blues, 1, 2, 3 different blues and green. This one is great. This is the one I would grab first for this. But like next week, next Monday, to show you a variation, maybe we don't want the same fabric on the front and the back. Or maybe we want to take that front and go diagonal and have a different fabric on the top than the bottom. So we're going to do some variations. Oh, let's take a look. Okay. So next week, I'm going to show you how we're going to sew, decorative stitches. Well, let's see right here. So the decorative stitches, and then also how to sew it together. Okay. Oh, I think they said the directions haven't. Was anybody able to find the directions? Because they said it's not showing up on Facebook, but you're sending it out.
Put it in the group, and then it's on the website.
It's on the website? Okay, maybe we'll have you show them where it is on the website. Yeah. Okay, Kate's going to come in and show you where it is on the website. So. And if you come to our reintroducing the Baby Lock Radiance and the Brother Avenir, you will get to make this. You will go home with this size. So see, I think when Judy came, we didn't make the big one.
Yeah.
No. So, okay. All right. So a couple more. We got to show a couple more fabrics. And then whenever you're ready to show.
I'm ready.
You're ready. Okay, go ahead.
All right. So I'm going to have you change to the camera. Okay. So, hi everyone. They are, they're uploaded to the website, but also on the app. I showed this last week. So, let me see here. I don't know where we are at. Can you change to the overhead camera?
Yep.
Okay, and then I'm going to just zoom in. Okay, so from the app, you're going to hit shop, and then this resources tab right here.
Shop, resources,
projects, and then free instructions, and then you're just going to scroll all the way down, so right here, notebook cover, and then you'll see once the show is over, I'll put the links in so you can easily find the show, and then we're doing another one next week.
Yes,
so
next Monday.
that'll be up there too, and then you'll just click on instructions, and it will take you here, and it's the same thing on the website as well. You can go on the website and follow the same thing.
Okay, now let's see if we memorized it. Shop.
Okay.
Wait a
Here,
minute.
wait.
Shop. Here, start over. Because once I see.
Okay.
Yeah, Debbie, you can come. You can come and learn about it. Okay. People are flying in for it. You know, they're driving in and flying in for it. Okay, so you press shop and then resources. Oh, nothing happened. Oh, no.
So it's kind of touchy.
There.
We go.
Okay. And then it was projects.
Mhm.
Projects. And then free instructions. See, I would have thought it might have been under there, but just go free instructions. Whoa. And she said, scroll all the way to the bottom. See, there's other projects in here. And it also links you to date, and there's today's at the very bottom. Can you click on that? And what, instructions?
Mhm.
Press that. I probably didn't. And there it is.
Yep.
So
And then if you want to download it, I'm pretty sure what you'll do is, oh, maybe not.
Show them how to print that.
To print?
Yeah. Okay, so there you are.
Usually if you print and download it.
Yeah, so there you are. Okay.
So you'll click on these. So I'm in Google Chrome right now, so
Okay.
it might be different. But if you press the three dots, you should be able to. Is it over here?
Settings.
I don't. I don't know why. It's
We'll
not
find
popping
out.
up.
We'll
Yep.
tell you on Monday.
Yep.
Or next Monday. Okay.
And it is
Yes.
on the Facebook group though. If they go on
Okay,
the
and they can
Facebook-
print from there, from their
Yeah,
computer.
But I'm also sending out an email. by the
Okay,
end
she's
of the
sending
day.
out an email. She's sending everything.
Yep.
Okay. So now we have, oh, it says in store, but is it virtual? No. Oh, no, not yet. We haven't, we tried to do a virtual, right? But it was too much commotion. Yeah.
It makes it.
That's why we
more
decided to do it like this.
Yeah.
Because there's, if a class is going on, there's just too many questions, too much talking, too much moving around. We just felt like this was a better atmosphere to teach it. So, okay. And so the virtual, well, this is the virtual,
Yes.
right? This is virtual. People kept putting on there, how do I sign up? How much do I pay? And it's like,
just-
no,
yeah.
it's our normal thing. It's free. So today is the virtual. That's what this is called. It's just, we don't make you pay. And my thinking is, if we made you pay for it, it would have to be perfect. And you saw I did leave a couple steps out, and you'd be mad at me if you had to pay for it. So that's why we keep it free, just in case I make a mistake and then you can't get mad. So yeah, so we can be real people. Right? Okay. Now what? Oh, I wanted to show. We just got a shipment of. Oh, you have that Essex linen. So this would be really pretty. This fat quarter bundle is wonderful. But we really got this in. If you are a Janine Babick fan, so we got this in because she uses linen a lot in her designs. This is a really good one. And this Tilda one, this is everybody loves her fabric. I think it's her projects too. Really, really cute projects. So you can go to her website. Let me see if there is if it tells us, but it's TILDA. I bet you can just Google it and you'll find her website and you can see some of the free projects that she's making. But this is her brand new Christmas line. And so we decided just to get it in as the fat quarters and just see how we did from there. Now we have this one right here. Okay, so this one is one from Benartax. This one's beautiful, and it is just Bali blenders, triple dyed Balis. So these are greens, dark greens, kind of blue green there, the light. So any of these would be really pretty to do any of these notebooks with. Okay, and then I can get to the cave, right? And that first one, what is this one called?
The first one is the green one. It's right there.
Right here, okay. And this one?
That's tidal.
Tidal, okay. Like tidal wave?
Yes.
Yeah. So this one's blues and greens, and this is Kaif, and everybody loves his fabric. So there's some really neat ones. So more and more, we used to never sell fat quarters, and now we're seeing how much you really like them because there's so much that can be done with it. So a fat quarter is 18 by 22. Now the next one is Polaris, and that is this one.
Actually, no, the next one is Spectrum.
Spectrum. Oh, Spectrum is the most popular. This one.
Yeah.
This one right here, Spectrum. Spectrum is the most popular because it's got a big spectrum of colors. So you've got reds, then it goes to pinks, oranges, yellows. So all of his fabrics. Then we're starting into the greens, lots of greens, and we go into blues and purple. So the whole spectrum is in here. So if you love brights, this is the one for you. Okay, and then the next one is Polaris. Now Polaris, what they like about this one, there's a lot of black in it. Okay, so colors with black. So the pinks, his chrysanthemums, his fabrics are so beautiful. But here's your black and white dot. So you're gonna see a lot of fabrics that have background, black for the background. Okay, so very popular. And then next one is the pastel, right? And that one, sorbet. So if you like the pastels, and there's pinks going into some of the pale oranges, like orange sorbet. And just lots of pastels with like medium tones, real pretty. Here's greens, periwinkle blues and purples, and go into the deeper purples. I think you need them all. And then we already did that one. Now this one is brand new. Is that one in the lineup? Right?
I think, yeah, I'm gonna have to find
Yeah. So this one is called Bellagio, and I'm gonna take the plastic off so you can see it better. Okay, look at this. This is Timeless Treasures, Bellagio, brand new line of fabric and look at this. So navy blue, look at that. I love these. All of our little projects that we love to make in the hoop projects. See, this would be good to fancy fill on. Your fancy fills would turn out this one too. You'd be able to see here's another one. Just pick a contrasting color thread. Here's another one, be perfect. So this is gorgeous, brand new from Timeless Treasures. And I think I'm going to give Chonga Wang the credit for it because this just looks like her work. This one I love. This is gorgeous. So this is me right here, and I have to have fairy frost. And if I want to go like preppy look, I could go linens. So I got to have that one too. And we didn't do them all. We still have the white on whites. So this is an assortment of white on white. So here I got to open this one too. Now tomorrow, we're not sure what we're doing at noon. I may just jump on with something, but I don't think Tiffany's going to be here, right? But tomorrow afternoon, you got to be here, 3 o'clock. Ruth Ann's quilt is spectacular. It is Gloria's Garden from In the Beginning. Jason Yenter, you may have heard, but she's doing that kaleidoscope quilt. Okay, so here I see a little dot on that one. So it's really hard to see, but it's just, here's a dot. So let's see this one. Oh, I see snowflakes on that one. This one just kind of looks like scroll. Here's like a honeycomb. So just white on whites. And so often we need a white on white. And you know, 10% is on all items, and that 10% goes back into your account. We call it Gloria Bucks, and you can spend them later. Now here's one more. This is a Bally blender from Benertex, and it goes, these are all boutiques, Bally Bender boutiques. So this one is blue, so it goes from light blue, medium blue to navy blue. Really pretty boutiques. Okay, so I think I would buy this, and I have to have this, and then I have to have this one right here, and I need 2 of these, so I'm going to put that one here. Okay, I think I'm good. I'm heading to the cash register. So we will see you tomorrow, hopefully at noon, but definitely at 3 o'clock. Okay? Yeah, this would work for the box bottom and bows bag, definitely. These all would work. All right. Bellagio is Chongawang. Kathy says it is Chongawang.
I'm literally hitting send now.
Okay, she's sending out the email right now with the directions. Okay? All right. Thank you all so much.
Wait.
Oh, somebody's coming.
We have a special for the week.
Special, come in. I'll put my purchase down and I'll watch what you're doing.
Steal a mic real quick.
Oh, yeah, that's for right there.
Okay.
Hi guys, how's everyone doing? I hope everyone's having a great week. So, you know, we're celebrating this Thursday, Gloria. Well, technically Friday, but we're celebrating Thursday.
Yeah, the 5 years.
5 years.
Yeah, 5 years of doing these lessons online.
Yep.
I can't believe it. Doesn't time go fast? It goes too fast. Yeah, we love it. We've grown, like it's unbelievable how busy we've been here. So thank you all so much. But I think Steve's planning something special for Thursday night.
There is a lot of special things planned for Thursday night, but I'm giving one special throughout the whole week, actually.
Okay.
So this is going to be a special for this week only. And I have this 5x7 magnetic hoop here in the bubble right now, and we can increase the quantity of that too. So I know a lot of people have the 7x12 and they absolutely love it. This is like my favorite magnetic hoop right here, especially the 5x7. You have the smaller little grips where you can adjust, and they're the thinner ones. They're not the real thick ones that are really hard to pry off. They're the thin ones, and they're perfect. I absolutely
And that's
love
it.
them.
They fit under the presser foot.
Mm-hmm.
That's what's nice. Yeah.
And so you taught, I believe it was last week, or was it the week before, the embossed towel in IQ Designer?
Uh-huh.
And so you use sticky back, but you could use a magnetic hoop, especially the one with the little grips, because it's absolutely perfect for this, because it's not going to give you hoop burn, and you don't have to use the sticky back. So, and you could try to use the dime magnetic ones, but I find that sometimes they don't hold as well with the dime ones. And so you could take these little grips and you could just spread across And I can just readjust
No
this
way.
a little bit. Oh, I gotta change the position a little bit.
Down here a little farther, do you think?
Yeah, I'm on the edge of it.
Okay.
There we go. So it's absolutely perfect for when you're doing an IQ project like that, where you could spread out. And I absolutely love these little magnetic hoops. I just love it. I feel like they hold the fabric so much better than the one piece with the dime, because sometimes that could shift a little bit. So it's absolutely perfect, and you could use it with those tiling scenes and so much more. But here's the big part about it, is that hoop burn. So I hooped one here with the 5x7, and I know that when I take this out, you're likely going to have an outline. Yep, as we could see. And that's,
hoop burn.
we could try to rub it out, but sometimes you don't want that with these projects here.
No, look at that. That's terrible.
Yeah, you don't want that.
No.
So, and I know not everybody likes to use sticky backs sometimes. So the magnetic hoop is a great option to have. You could use it for so many projects. Now here's the best part about it, is I have this really marked down. I might get in trouble here, guys, with Gloria. Regularly, this hoop is $560. This week only, and take advantage of that 10% back too, it's at $288.
All
That's
right.
a really, really great
That's
price
half
for this
off.
hoop.
That's more than half off.
And 10% back.
Okay.
So,
all right.
guys, take
5th
advantage of that.
anniversary. Yeah, that's a good deal. Okay. Wonderful. Okay. Are we set to ship to outside the U.S.? No.
No, not yet. Maybe one day. So.
Yeah. Yeah. The world has to, I don't know, make it that easier, and they actually have made it harder. Yeah. We have to go in line at the post office, and then the post people grumble at us and make us wait for the right person to come out, and we end up having to stand in line for an hour, and then it's like, oh, we can't do it yet. But you know that progress will happen. So maybe someday. Yeah.
Can you use the big grips on the other side? So yes and no, but the big grips are intended for this side, since these all line up a special way with the hoop, just with the magnet placement with them too.
Yeah,
So,
you might not be able to fit 2 of these on this side, right? Right. Yeah, there's not enough room to fit. So, I mean, you could if you wanted. I'd do it the way they tell you to. There.
But it's just an amazing hoop at an amazing price that we have. And so with our 5-year anniversary here of Comments Sold, we got to have some really good deals this week.
They're all making plans, Steve. They're all making lots of plans for the whole week, but especially Thursday night.
Thursday night is going to be a really good one, guys. So.
All right. Wonderful. Okay.
Alrighty.
All right. Okay,
So,
we're going to go get ready for tomorrow. So thank you all so much. Tomorrow I have a group of 6 coming in, and I have another group of 6 coming in on Wednesday. So I love doing this. I said that was my dream, to do it all summer. Now the audit is not over, but I'm just going to go back to doing what I wanted to do, and I'll work on the audit at night. And so hopefully it'll be over soon. And yeah, so that's why I said I can't wait. This audit is taking too long. It's been going on since February. And so anyhow, that's why. And so we're from here till the end of time. We'll be giving really good classes in the store. So hopefully we'll see you at one of those classes. All right. Thanks, everyone. And we'll see you tomorrow. Oh.